What's up, everybody? I got some exciting news for you guys today. We've joined forces with Dan Larsson, one of the sound designers for Loopmasters, to bring you guys an epic new set of tutorials on producing house music in Ableton Live. He's going to be sharing a free project file with you guys and going into detail on how he crafted each sound. So make sure you click the link and grab that free project file from our site. Dan's a powerhouse of an expert with FM synthesis, and the tones and timbres that he gets out of Ableton's operator synth are deadly. This is the first of 3 videos in the series. I hope you guys dig it. Here's Dan.
Hey, Dan Larsson here. I teamed up with Vespers and Warp Academy to bring you very cool and fresh ideas about sound design and music production. A few words about me. I have been working as a professional sound designer for years now for Loopmasters and other big sample companies, and I also work under the name of Wuxam, making cool dubstep tunes. I also run a music production channel on YouTube called Let's Synthesize, plus you can find me, of course, on Facebook under the same name. And also don't forget to click the link and grab the free download so you can follow along with this tutorial. So let's get back into this housey groove, what I made for you guys. This is it. So in the first video, we will discover the drums. Well, we will not discover it, but I will cover it for you guys with this clavia-like instrument. In the second video, we will cover this percussion-like synth step and the bass. And in the third video, the last one, we will cover this synth step with some mixing and mastering tips. So let's jump into the drums. It is very simple. But the best thing here is the Kick 2 plugin, because I use this plugin to create the kick drum for my song. I really love this plugin. I highly recommend you guys to use it because its graphical interface is very, very beautiful. It's very easy to see everything. Everything is on top. It's very easy to use. Plus, this pitch envelope curve is very handy because you can see the tuning of your bass drum. You have 3 slots to create your own transient for the kicks. It is called click because they are really a clicky kind of percussion sound. You can add 3 of them to form your own transient for your kick drum. You can control, as you can see here, the naming of this step here, sub control, so you can control your sub part of your kick drum. Really, it's really handy. You can add your own harmonic informations, and you can turn your kick drum into a very, using this feature, into a more like live recorded drum, as you can hear. Let me show you. It adds some more chaos to the sound, which I really like if I want to make more lively sounding kick drums. This is a more synthesized, housey kind of sound, but with some added harmonics. I can bring in some more lives, well, what I would expect from it. So you can do a lot of things here. You can drop in with drag and drop your own transient sound, your own percussion instrument, as it is called, clicks, and you can low pace, high pace filter it. You can set the length and the start position of the sound. You can pitch it up and down, and which is very handy here, you can phase invert the sound, your click sound, I mean. So you have 3 slots for this, which you can set the amplitude envelope of them on every click sound. You can have EQ, distortion, some drive, and compression, and at the end, when you're finished, you can generate and drag and drop out to your DAW. I think, I haven't seen any better instrument, any better VST instrument to create kick drums. So this is what I used here. for the kick drum, it's very, very handy. So let's see the groove itself. We have a kick and a snare. Very basic stuff. We have 3 close hi-hats instrument. And let me show them. We have close hi-hat on every quarter on the kick drums. We have close hi-hat on every offbeat. And we have close hi-hat 3 to make the shuffly sound. But what you can see here is every second 16th note here, because these are the 16th notes, are delayed a little here from the grid. And this is called swing, because this is a swinged rhythm on the shuffle. So what you can do now, let me, I pushed Ctrl U to quantize the notes here. So now the groove is even. It doesn't have any swing. For me, it is not very cool, because I like swing rhythms. As you may know, let me delete this one first. As you know, the swing is, well, the swing rhythms comes from the very old house tunes, because back in the 90s, basically all the house tunes were swing rhythms, and it gives some more humanized feeling to the groove, which I really prefer. So if you want to do it, just click on the groove pool, and it brings up the groove pool. Right click on your mouse, browse groove library, and it will bring you. It will take you to the PAX Swing and Rhythm Groove Template Library. I really prefer using this notator stuff, and I think notator C, 16th C, will be good enough. So we have this template, what you can use upon any MIDI clip. It's very easy, just drop onto the clips. And when you play it now, it instantly adds the swing to all these MIDI notes. You can't see anything on the MIDI notes here, because it delays the notes on the fly, but if you click on commit, you will see the difference. As you can see here, it delayed all the 16th notes a little. You can use 16th D. Let me go back with Ctrl Z. And let's add another swing rhythm, for example, using now 16th D. So click on the clip, commit, and it pushed further, sorry, a lot more. Maybe it is better now. Anyway, so this is a very cool feature to bring more humanized sound to your groove, bring more swing. So this was the groove, the drum groove. Let me show you the clavia-like instrument, and it is coming from Operator, because I really love this plugin. I really love this synthesizer. It comes with Ableton Live Suite. So if you own Suite, you must have this in instrument Operator. So it is a very cool instrument to create percussion sounds. It is an FM synthesizer, but it offers a lot, and it is very easy to use. So this is what I use to create this percussion instrument. So we have 4 oscillators. As you can see, the routings here, it is a serial. Every oscillator modulates each other. So we have oscillator A modulated by oscillator B, B is modulated by C, and C is modulated by D. So on the oscillator A we have a square, and I set the course to 7, and it is modulated by oscillator B, which is a sine wave on course 2. On oscillator C I drawed in some random basically random waveform using the harmonic bins. It gave this weird waveform, but it works really well on course 14. Let me show you. But till this point, I feel the sound too metallic and too even. I want some more chaos into the sound, like every organic sound has. So this is why I used a noise waveform here to modulate all the stuff below it. So as you can hear, it changed the sound into a very organic way. I also use a bandpass filter, because without a filter it sounds a little funny. Ouch! It hurts my ears. But I use a bandpass filter to filter out the unnecessary frequencies mainly on the top end. And to make it plug, I use an envelope to to, you know, go up the filter only on the transient of the sound and go down at a very short amount of time, after a very short amount of time. So this is why I use this envelope here and pushed up the envelope amount to 47%. Because if I go higher, the whole sound turns into a too harsh and distorted sound because of these distortions here. But on 24 and 28, or 27, 28, at around 47, sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. So at around 47%, I like the sound really. Okay, so this is all. I use a pitch on the filter. I use a pitch envelope to form the sound further, but it is very slight. I just used a very slight amount of pitch envelope on the transient only. So it is not very drastic, but it definitely gives some difference to the sound. I also pushed up the spread, which is a two voices unison, but I use only a 30% to make it a little more stereo wide. Okay, so I added two distortion plugins, a slight amount of overdrive and a saturator on analog setting, because till this the sound is very dull. So I wanted to bring out more and give more harmonics to the sound, and it's very slight amount of distortions make a very good job. So this is the purpose of the distortions, but with these we generated very much, too much low end. Ouch, it's still not good, so I decided to filter out everything below 800 Hz. Okay, I added some reverb, but only with the short tail reverb. It is not very recognizable, so this is why I added some dynamics. And what it does is only on one band, as you can see, I don't use several bands. Just brings up everything on the reverb. Just brings up the volume, nothing too fancy. So this is the purpose of this multiband dynamics plugin. And in the next video, I will show you how I make this percussion-like instrument. And the bass, of course. So see you in the next video, guys. Bye bye.